last week, middle school students put their knowledge to the test where they competed in the state Civics Bee. They answered questions on subjects like the Constitution and branches of the government.
And boy, is it impressive. Joining us this morning is the winner of the Civics Bee from Buena Vista, Joseph Drexler, and one of his teachers, Annie Meadows. Thank you both for joining us this morning.
Thank you.
Joseph, we are so impressed by you. You were talking to us a little bit about what went into prepping for this. So just share with everyone watching right now, how much outside of school were you studying?
Yeah, I would say outside of school, for every week, I was studying close to, I don't know, 14 hours outside of school.
Oh my gosh.
A week.
That's like college.
Yeah, a lot of time put into it. I enjoyed it though, so it's a lot of fun. If I didn't enjoy it, I wouldn't have put in that much time.
Yeah. And Annie, as a teacher, you really helped them out a lot too, right? Talk about that process.
Yeah, we actually had all of our 7th and 8th grade students write an essay for the Civics Bee. Only a handful of them chose to submit it and compete, but I got to work with Joseph on his essay, which was the early stages of the competition.
Yeah. Is really, really cool. So what was the process like on stage and kind of getting there, Joseph? Walk us through a little bit of that and some of the questions you were getting.
Yeah, on stage, you had to get into the speaking part. You first had to do you had to put in a ton of questions. And those questions were stuff like, where would you find this in the Constitution? Article 1.6, stuff like that, basically, where you had to answer that. And then from there, you had to, it was basically a ton of hard questions. Like one of them talked about the Magna Carta.
Wow.
A lot of crazy stuff. I'm surprised I knew some of this stuff. And then from there, it was the speaking part.
Okay.
And yeah, but the first part was by far, in my opinion, probably the hardest part.
And what was involved in the speaking portion? How was that different?
Yeah, the speaking portion was about us. We got up on stage and we had memorized a speech or put it down on a note card. And the speech was about us doing a problem in our community. For example, I did students' enthusiasm about education. And you gave your spiel, 3-minute spiel, and then you answered questions from the judges. And then from there, that was mainly it. You did a 3-minute thing, and then you answered questions about your topic from the judges.
Okay, very, very cool. Did you have a part during the competition where you were like, oof, I don't know if I'm going to make it, like a sticking point?
Well, the questions were really hard for me. I didn't know if I was going to make it 100%. And then from there, everybody else's speeches were also amazing, and the way they fielded their questions was really good. So I was not 100% sure or anywhere close to sure that I was going to get first. I was really thankful that I did, though.
You should be so proud. Annie, what's it like watching one of your students accomplish something on this big of a scale?
Well, it's really exciting because I've been Joseph's teacher for 3 years.
Wow.
And I think just the whole town, the whole school is really excited for him, and especially me and our whole team of teachers. Just
That's amazing. Okay, and then there's a next part of the competition in D.C. Talk to us about that.
Yeah. I'm basically going to Washington, D.C., which is crazy, for the Nationals. And then I'm competing against, I think 23 people.
Okay.
They won their state competition.
Wow.
And I'm going to compete against them. It's basically the same. You answer your questions, and then the top 5 from there move on, give a speech, and then field questions.
Amazing. Well, we're all rooting for you back here at home, Joseph. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Of course. Thank you, Annie, as well, for joining us this morning.
Thank you.
All right.